Brandon here, and time for more Brandon's boy problems. So I have really been wanting to make more friends, like locally. I have like no gay friends. I don't have like a gay community, a posse, and it's like I feel like I want that sense of like community or at least like friends to hang out with since most of my friends, literally all my friends live out of state, out of country, like nowhere near me. So during Pride in Philadelphia, I met a group of gay guys. They were from like different places too. Like one lives in New Orleans, one lived in New York, and two lived in Philadelphia. So like I was really excited about the ones in Philadelphia because I was like, oh yeah, like I'm starting to try to branch myself out there, trying to make new friends and get myself more into like the Philadelphia gay scene, especially since like the black gay Philadelphia gay scene is like pretty new to me. So I don't really know that many people. So I was like, oh cool, you guys are local to Philly. So I'm excited to like try to like build a friendship with you. And I also thought it was funny because it's like we're both here in Philadelphia at Pride at the same time. Then they had plans to go to New York Pride and I did too, even though like those plans got canceled because my friend got COVID. And then they also were supposed to be in DC the same time as me. So I was like, oh wow, that's so weird. Like we're all like traveling to the same place at the same time. But then like I kept trying to like reach out to them like separately because they're apparently like a couple. So I'd reach out to them separately on like Instagram and like just like say like, hey, what are you guys up to? What are you guys doing this weekend? Blah, blah, blah. But then it was like, it still like wasn't really working out to like actually hang out or do anything. Like the conversations never really went like long or anywhere. So kind of like skeptical, but I was still like trying and at least trying to like reach out and see like, okay, maybe we can just grab a drink sometime. And like I would ask them out for drinks if they were like free or whatnot. But then one of them's like tries to like completely shut me down and is like, hey, I'm sorry if we gave you the wrong impression, but we're not really looking to like hook up or have threesomes or anything. Sorry if we gave you the wrong impression because we were drunk during Pride. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like we've never had a conversation that was sexual. I never have said anything sexual to you. I've only like tried to hang out with you, invite you out to like grab a drink or something. And I hate that so much when people try to assume like you want to hook up with them just because you're talking to them. This is why like it's so hard making friends as a gay man, because it's like people are so narcissistic and self-absorbed that they think like, oh, this guy's talking to me, he must want me. And it's like no one ever thinks like, hey, maybe this person wants to have other gay friends, because in reality it's like it's hard making other gay friends. And I also feel like one of the biggest issues with making gay friends is also that people are like already have their established friend group, so it's like they aren't usually that welcoming or into like new people. And then it's also just like when you are out, I guess, approaching somewhere, asking them out, people just assume like it's a date or there's always an intention of sex. And in reality it's like sometimes you can just want platonic friends, even though I mean lines do get very messy in the gay world, which I've noticed firsthand. And even personally, it's like sometimes you do drunkenly hook up with friends and then act like it never happened the next day. But I feel like I do want platonic friends, and I feel like I know maybe they are skeptical of me because I do have a reputation as a homewrecker and I always post out hooking up with other people's boyfriends. So I guess that would make me skeptical too if someone's trying to befriend me and my man and they have a reputation for liking hooking up with other people's boyfriends, or just maybe being sexually out there. Though I feel like I don't really judge for being sexually out there since I'm sexually out there. So I feel like I know how to be platonic and friendly and also know how to be like reserved and cautious. So it just is really just really insulting. It really is like such a huge turnoff to even like wanting to be friends with someone anymore when they try to like feel the need to reject you, when it's like I wasn't going in that direction. Like I even had this discussion with a friend the other day because he did that with another guy. He asked out and they were like trying to be like friends with benefits or something, and then he felt the need to say it's not a date. But I was like, that is one of my biggest pet peeves and turnoffs, and something so annoying to me when people try to like reject you but there was literally nothing to reject you for. It's like, unless I gave you the impression that I had feelings for you, or like I said it's a date and you wanted to say it wasn't a date, don't assume what I want, what I'm thinking, blah, blah, blah. Like, there is no need to reject me when I didn't make any indication that I wanted to do anything with you at all. Like, that is a turn off. That is annoying. And it really makes you lose interest completely. It's like, I don't even think I want to pursue a friendship with them anymore, because it's like, why are you assuming I wanted to have sex with you when I never said I wanted to have sex with you? Especially with how open I am sexually, it's like, I pretty much just go for it. Like, I'm not that discreet and like, ooh, I'm gonna pretend I wanna be friends with you so I can hook up with you. It's just kind of like, no, I'm not that sneaky. I don't need to be. Like, if I want to have sex with someone, then I want to have sex with them. And I can let you know I want to have sex with you. But I don't need to do the whole, like, fake a friendship because I only just want to hook up with you. And I feel like that is just something that just makes it so hard for gay men to get along or have gay friendships. Because it's like people always assume, like, the only reason you're talking to them is that you want to have sex with them. And it's like, no, some people do generally want platonic friendships, but it is very hard. So still searching for my future gay friends in the Philadelphia area. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Branden's Boy Problems.